Hello, friends, and welcome to our final workout in our series of 5 workouts that we'll do every week in the 25-5-25 challenge. Now, you may have found this video in another way, and you may have no idea what I'm talking about, which is okay, because this workout is a wonderful standalone workout, but it is designed to be part of our 25-5-25 challenge. And if you want more information about what that is and how it can impact both your physical and mental health, go just check it out in the comments and you can find out more information. However, stick around. You made a good decision to find this video and to wonder what it was about today, because we're going to be doing a 25-minute workout focused on both flexibility and balance. My name is Gretchen, and one thing that I have found and loved over the years is yoga. I am a certified yogi, if that's such a thing, right? I am. I'm a certified yoga teacher, but also I just enjoy the practice of yoga and what it can do for your body. So this workout, while it's not fully, completely, 100% yoga, it is inspired by that type of movement, designed to give us what we're missing in other workouts. Maybe we've already done this stuff for the muscular strength and the muscular endurance, but maybe we haven't done this stuff for lengthening those muscles. We've just been working on getting them stronger, but we haven't taken a minute to see how they really work functionally. Or maybe we've gone running or cycling or swimming, whatever it is, we're working hard there, but we haven't stopped to breathe for a minute and working on balancing not just our body, but our mind as well. So thanks for being here. We're going to start with the legs nice and wide, shoulders up, back, and down, and some big breaths in and out. Now in yoga, typically we're breathing through our nose. That is not, a way, that's not like a membership card. You can breathe however you want. So if you want to inhale and exhale through your nose, that's fine too. If you want to inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, or if you want to do the whole thing through your mouth, who cares? You're breathing, right? You're breathing. You're bringing life into your body. We're going to add a little bit of movement into this. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms push down. Inhale, arms push up. And exhale, arms down. Add a little more movement. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, legs bend as the arms come down, sweeping in front of our body and standing. Pressing through the heels, pressing through the toes, sweeping and standing. Beautiful warm up for the body. And if you want, you can round the spine down, even finding the floor if that's a comfortable movement for you, and reach up to the sky. Matching our movement with our breath. That's the important part here, warming up the body last time. Down and up. And stand. Good. Hands to hips. All right, this toe, and I'm just going to say this and that since you're watching, so you don't have to worry about matching right and left, is going to turn perpendicular to my torso. It's pointed here. So I use a mat. I use a sticky yoga style mat. And I point my toes now to the short edge. So you might have a mat. You might just be doing this on carpet. But that toes pointed forward, back toe pointed to the side. So I think short edge and long edge, it helps me line up. And then we just bend the front knee. Now again, my torso is facing a different direction from that toe, and I have to be careful my knee doesn't drop in too. So I'm pressing into that pinky toe, opening the leg. I can go a little wider if I want to. This is warrior 2. Arms reach out strong and long, lengthening the body. Think about our posture here. Lifting the head, rolling the shoulders back and down. Resting our front hand on our thigh, reaching our back arm to the sky, bending the elbow a little bit. Side angle. We can also drop down to the elbow as long as we're not, leaving the hips up here. Bring our hip with us, dropping down to the elbow. We can reach up here, or even lengthening, stretching the lats a little bit in the back, bringing the arm down for an extended side angle. Keeping the front knee bent, tapping the back arm down, reaching back away, opening up the front of the body. And then we can straighten the front leg and get a little deeper stretch. A variation of reverse warrior. Coming cartwheeling all the way down, hand to leg, reaching hand up to the sky. So we're above or below the knee here, lengthening, and we're in triangle, but I want to avoid, aiming for the toe like some people do, because if you see what happened, I totally can even see like the writing on my chest here. Everything's now pointing down to the ground. I got rid of that nice strong back. So squeezing, making sure we keep everything focused forward, finding triangle here. Perfect. It doesn't have to be very deep. Bending the knee to come back to center. Back to that wide leg stance. Have to bring the legs in a little bit. You can shake the hips out a little. I always kind of need a little wake up my hips here. From here, a little bit of a movement borrowed from some of our Eastern practices. We're going to lean, well, so is yoga, right? We're going to lean onto one knee, pull a little Tai Chi Qigong type thing. Pull in and push. Pull in. Think about bringing all energy into our body. Then exhale, push out anything that's holding you back, any kind of junk that you may be bringing with you. Inhale and exhale. Any bad news? Any arguments? Any frustrations? Now here's a hard one to let go of. You ready? Your to-do list. Inhale and exhale. Part of finding time to do these workouts every day, I can't tell you how many times I hear from clients, I'm too busy, I don't have time for it. I wonder if you were to remind yourself that you can set aside 25 minutes, check your screen time, if you don't believe me that you have 25 minutes somewhere. But you can do something to buy yourself more time, to increase your longevity, increase your quality of life, to give yourself more energy. Wouldn't you stop and do that for 25 minutes? So you that is here right now, you've done it. You've made a decision. Now it's about giving yourself permission to slow down and do the right thing. And be here in your body with me. Turning our legs the opposite direction. So again, we have one toe to the short edge, like I like to say, one toe to the long edge, arms out long. Warrior two. Settling a little bit more. Finding stillness, finding length, dropping those shoulders down. Moving into side angle, so we can put our hand or elbow here, arm comes up. Can also come across the body if we bring that hip with us. Any variation, side angle. Keeping the front knee bent, arm comes back, stretching through the front and the side of the body. And if we want, we can straighten the leg, take a little deeper stretch. And now we know what to do, right? Squeeze the bottom, lengthen through the chest, cartwheeling down, staying long as we move into triangle. And one more time back to center. All right, we bend the knee to come up. That does help. From here, arms come out. We inhale, we drop a little bit. Then we lift the back heel. We're going to turn and lunge. Try to look behind the body. Balance, balance. Inhale and stand. We drop. We turn. We come center and we stand. That's it. Finding the balance on the lunge, especially sweeping the arms. We have one more each side. Dropping, turning, Last one. And stand. Beautiful. Shake it out. Wonderful. If you're like me and you're in kind of a sweaty place right now, my garage is where my studio is. It's summer, it's Texas, it's warm. You might want to grab a towel so that your mat doesn't become slippery if you're sweating on it, because we will be relying on it for balance in a way that we haven't yet. That being said, let's move on to our next series. We have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Our foot that's back, it's angled a little bit. Our front knee is bent. Our chest is aiming toward the front leg. We lift the arms straight up, then to warrior 1. Good. Now I'm going to turn to face you because I want you to see what happens with the arms, but you won't be able to see my feet as well. So now you know the setup. Arms overhead. When we're ready, we pull the elbows down. Think about lengthening through the back of the body. The neck gets long. We pull the head back. Not up, not down, but straight back. So you feel that length behind the neck. Arms reach down. And then we're going to bring the belly to the thigh and sweep the arms all the way back up. Pull the arms down. We're doing 4 of these all the way down. Lengthen the back of the neck. And sweep. Bend the front knee more if you need to. Sweep all the way through. Pull the arms down. Got 1 more. Pull down. And reach forward. Now, as we reach forward, I've got to come back to the side for this. As we reach forward, this time see what it would take to balance with that leg there. If you can do it. Good. Standing tall. Whew. Both toes are forward now. So remember, back toe is out to the side. Try to bring both toes forward as we lean, supporting either on our thigh. We can bend the knee a little bit if we need to, but the goal is to stretch the back of the leg so we can support on the shin, we can support on the ground. We can also take ourselves to something higher up and support here to stretch the back of the leg. So you decide where you need to go, holding that stretch, holding that stretch. Bending our knee to bring ourselves up and bring the foot in. Beautiful. Let's try the same thing on the opposite side. Got warrior 1 and pyramid. Foot steps forward, back, angle the foot. Think about lengthening. You're going to get a different view now, so think about lengthening the spine. This is really to bring our head back in position and to train our shoulder blades to retract powerfully and stay back. So our posture is here versus here. Standing tall, arms reach to the sky in warrior 1. Now, you remember what happens. Palms face forward. We pull back. So look at the spine here. My head went back, and I'm trying to lengthen and strengthen everything behind me. Down and then forward, dropping the belly onto the thigh, scooping up and in. Let's do it again. Squeeze down. And sweep. This is number 3. Number 4. Now remember, on number 4, we're going to stay in that lowered position and see what it would take to find balance. And right here, look, convenient. I have something to hold on to. You can do that too. You can hold on to something, kind of working toward that balance, maybe taking off one hand, then another, and then landing with the back foot down. Good. Both toes face the same direction. From here, bring ourselves forward. Now you know what to do. If you need to go bring something in to hold on to, you could even bring in a little stool or a stack of books or something to find pyramid that works for you. Stretching the back leg. We want to try, even though we're supporting on the hand here, on the leg, we don't want to push on the knee. So holding above or below that knee. Bending the front knee, stepping together, and standing tall. Beautiful, so nice. We're going to do one more standing movement, then we will be going down onto the mat. Focusing on balance. Now, if you want, hold on, right? Sometimes I have a chair out here. Oh, it's supporting something else. I was like, where's that chair? But we can hold on to the back of a chair. If that's the case, we'll be on the opposite side. So pick a side, and if you're holding on, it's whatever is not on that side. So I'm going to do this holding on so you can see how we would do this. You can do it without holding on as well. Lifting the opposite knee. From here, extending the leg, just focusing on balance and strength and how they meet up right here in the leg. Bring the knee back in, touch the toe to the leg, opening to tree. Now you want the pressure of the foot to be above or below the knee. So for me, sometimes it looks like it's on my knee. I bring the pressure of the heel. Ooh, I'm slipping today. Leg is very sweaty, so I'm gonna stay down here. You can go up high as well. So I don't know if you've ever seen someone in a yoga class like grab their foot and put it up here. Nothing's wrong with that, but we're not teaching our body to do anything on its own, right? Holding into tree. This is tree, by the way, and release. Good. And the only problem with not teaching your body how to manage balance on its own is that it doesn't become a functional workout, meaning something that's going to help support our everyday life. So me, as Gretchen Gegg, as someone who is focused on body freedom, helping you feel the best in the body that you're in, knowing that you don't have to love your body, hate, or somewhere in between your body, that it's all about finding health regardless of how you feel about your body, right? As someone who's focused on that, health is going to be teaching your body what to do and how to move, and that's not for aesthetics. So a lot of times when people grab their foot and put it up high, if you really get to the root of why that's happening, it's because they think it's the best, they think it's better, they can see themselves in a mirror. You know, it really is, but you have to dig down into that root cause. So nothing's wrong with that, but that's not the practice that we're doing today. Just had to help you into body freedom a little bit because that's something that I'm so passionate about. And the people that I coach, the clients that I work with, my elite coaching and mastermind, working with women in business, we really do talk about how, being who you are, regardless of how you feel about this, is going to take you into an area of positivity, and the feelings about the body do catch up. They really do. Other side, you got a little break there, a little balance break. Let's lift our knee. Now I'm showing you now without holding on to anything. Extending the leg. And again, this isn't fully extended up to my face. This is where is my leg strength and can it hold my leg there? Bring it in, find the foot on the leg. As high or as low you want to go. Lift the chest, squeeze the bottom. Holding in tree, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. All right, friends, we are going down to the mat. Now we're going to spend just a few minutes on all fours. So if you have something that you want to put underneath your knees, like a blanket, or you can even double up your mat. So I don't know if you've ever done this before, but if you have a yoga mat and you fold it here, because you don't need the whole thing to do something on all fours, now you have a triple thick yoga mat to do the same thing on. So you can put your knees there, hands right below your shoulders. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, tail tucks, belly scoops up. Little cat and cow, just working through the spine here. It's one of my favorite yoga poses or yoga movements because of what it does for our spine, especially after a long day of sitting. Like I can tell already, yesterday I spent quite a bit of time sitting down, and every time I tuck my tailbone, my lower back is telling me that. It's reminding me of what I've done to it. You didn't move enough. You didn't get up from your seat. I know, little spine. I promise to take care of you more. Good. And now focusing on balance again. Lift our right arm and our left leg. Extend and lower. Opposite side. Extend and lower. Reaching right arm and left leg. So opposite arm and leg reach. One more each side. Balance is not all about standing on one leg, is it? And lower. Good. Down to our back to finish. However you want to get there. We're going to start by crossing our right leg over our left and letting the knee flare out. So I guess I should kind of turn and let you see what's happening here. I have this stretch. And I'm just going to let it happen. Again, I'm not going to push and pull. I'll go back to center so you can see what happens. If I want, I can lift the bottom leg up and get a little bit more, but I'm not pushing and pulling. Not today. I'm making it very functional. And you'll notice that you will become more flexible. This will get easier. You might feel this a little bit more deeply as you continue to practice just working out in general, but specifically this flexibility and balance workout. Switching sides. Leg over. Let it relax. Back to that breathing, back to that deep breathing. And bringing it in. Lowering the leg. So feet are out wider than the hips, about as wide as the mat. And we're just going to drop the knees side to side. This is a really beautiful release for the hips. I can't wait to see all the benefits that you start getting from this after doing this, for 5 chunks in a row, because it's 5 days, so not really 5 weeks. If you're part of this 25-5-25 challenge, along with all the other habits that we're really trying to instill, maybe something new, maybe something that we haven't really thought of before. Letting the legs go to one side, letting them relax. Arms can be out in a T. They can be in this overhead reflective position, kind of whatever works for you. Ooh, I may have just got sweat in my eye. Hi. Oh, nothing like a little sweat in the eye to remind you how to meditate and be present in the moment and ignore distractions, right? Switch to the other side. Now, we're not doing any deep kind of meditative things here. If you're in the 25-5-25 challenge, you have a whole chunk that's set up every day to helping your body slow down, wind down. I've given you lots of tips, even some helpful wind down apps. So you have a place to go for that. And I hope you're finding it to be a little easier maybe than you thought it would be. Giving it a chance, right? New habits are just like making friends with someone new. We've got to give them a chance. If we don't give them a chance, we're never going to know the wonderful things that are in store on the other side. When you're ready, you can lay, if you want, just lay here for a minute. Just close your eyes and, let the, the video, what in the world? That was a harder word than I thought. Let that end. Hopefully you don't have a really loud video coming on next. But you can also sit up if you'd like and say bye with me. But thank you so much for being here and taking time. So many people skip flexibility and balance, not realizing that's a huge component of fitness. And just because we're not good at something doesn't mean we shouldn't keep doing it. I tell this to my daughter all the time. We're not going to be good at everything right away. She's 6 when I'm filming this. Who knows when you're catching it? But, practicing the piano, where we're just now getting into that. And I have to remind her, mommy might play in one way, but I had to start there too. You have to go through the steps. As much as sometimes we hate it, you have to go through the steps in order to create something that's meaningful to you and really beautiful and sticks on the other side of things. So thank you for being here. I hope you understand what important things you have done for yourself and your body just stepping into this simple workout. So make sure you're subscribed, because I love to work out with you live or have you catch up on any of these programs, because what we do here is really impactful. So until next time.